Oh my God, Old Town has completely transformed. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone and welcome to yet another Project Exodus construction update. Today I have a super exciting video, possibly one of my favorite episodes that I've uploaded to this series so far. That's right, as you can probably tell, today I'm here within the Thorpe Park Resort, and that's because I've got my high vis, I've got my steelies on. I'm going to be heading just inside the site for Project Exodus to show you all of the stuff that has been happening in anticipation for the UK's tallest roller coaster, Project Exodus. And before I head in, obviously a massive thank you to Thorpe Park for allowing me to come into the park today and film this update for you guys. A massive thank you to them. I really do not take these opportunities for granted. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, obviously if you've seen my last update, you know I headed down Monk's Walk and I started to see them taking out some of the smaller buildings within the area. Well, today they've made a fair amount of progress. So yeah, I'm very excited to head through this white construction fence, which I've obviously showed so much over the past year. And yeah, I have to say, it's very cool to be able to go in there. So let's head in. I'll keep the camera pointing down just to build up the excitement. And then yeah, once we reach this point, obviously this right here is where the Canada Creek Railway used to run. They obviously used to start in the station just over here. And I used to go this way. However, it's now completely gone. As you can see, look at that. And that is just the first part of the excitement in this area right now. Because if I pan the camera around to the right, oh my God, Old Town has completely transformed. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot to unpack and I'm going to try and explain as much of it as I can. I'm not going to walk around the area too much today because obviously it is still a construction site. There's people trying to work and stuff, but I'll try and point out some of the major things to notice. Obviously, first of all, the mill grill has gone. Obviously the place that sold all of the curly fries, that building has now been completely demolished because obviously that is a very key area of the ride. The ride's going to come out of the station there and it's basically going to go right up the lift hill, pretty much where Rocky Express used to be. And of course, talking of Rocky Express, I've shown this in the last few videos, but as you can see, we've got all of the carriages sat over here. There's now pretty much, I think, every single one all sat over there. Again, I'm not too sure what's going on with them. I don't even know if the park know at this point. I don't know if they're going to be repurposed in this park, in another park, if they might just be set to retire and just kind of put somewhere else. I really don't know, but I will keep you guys updated with any news we get regarding Rocky Express. But yeah, at the moment, all of the trains are just sat over there. Just behind this big old skip, we can actually see where the building where you used to enter, like Zombie Hunt and Platform 15 back in the day, that is now completely empty, which means we can see straight through to Monk's Walk, which means even in my next Monk's Walk update, I'll be able to see pretty clearly into this area, which is exciting. Now, just next to where that fence used to be, obviously this previously had like a wooden overlay, but just behind it, you can actually see that these are the old boards that they used to advertise the Swarm. As you can see, it says danger of death on the left and then coming 2012 on the right. Those boards used to be located over by Stealth when they were like marketing the Swarm and everything. So they were used as like a little bit of excitement to get the fans all riled up and ready for the Swarm in 2012. And then they got moved over here when they no longer needed them. And obviously Loggers Leap closed in 2015. So they had to kind of close off that area of Loggers Leap. But yeah, once again, that area will be opened up and we'll be able to see the gorgeous lake just on the other side of that what used to be fence. So yeah, very cool. Now, as for Creek Massacre, as you can see, it is all still there. However, we can actually see through this door that it is now completely gutted. Look at that, you can see right through to the other side. And I believe that if I head just around here, then I'm able to get a good view of like actually into Creek Massacre and like the queue line behind, which they're literally taking out right now. So I'll head around there in just a second, because just over to my left, as I showed already, we've had this whole area completely removed. And this is a really weird one, because obviously this was never really anything here all along. Like, you had the Canada Creek railway track which went along, but then you just had some like shrubbery, you had some trees, so this area was never really used at all in Old Town. Like, you can literally see where the border of the path once was. However, they've really opened it up, and it shows that once this white fence is gone, it's going to feel like a much more of a plaza. And I believe the entrance to the new ride when it comes is going to be somewhere in here. It's not going to be right tucked up in the corner anymore. So yeah, you're going to enter in this kind of area, and it's going to feel so open. Like, once this tree goes in the middle, which I think it is, don't hold me to that, but I believe that tree is going to be going, this whole area is going to be so open. And I presume the next kind of big projects that they have to work on is taking down Creek Freak Massacre, and then after that taking down the old Canada Creek railway station over there, because that's where the ride actual station is going to be going. And yeah, then this building over here is actually staying when the new ride goes up. They're going to have either a gift shop or a restaurant or some kind of photo unit in there. But yeah, this building over here will be staying. It'll be the only building in this area that remains, and the rest of all of this land is going to be flattened. So yeah, there we go. That's a cool little look into this area in its current form at the very start of January 2023. There'll be plenty more opportunities where I'll be coming in here, hopefully, to film it as it progresses. But yeah, it's certainly looking very cool. Now, as I said, I'm going to try and head round the side and see what I can see around the back of Creek Freak Massacre. So over here, we've obviously got some cool samurai winter maintenance taking place. Look at that, it's so weird seeing like all of the arms off of that main kind of central arm itself. Yeah, there you go, very cool. But obviously the reason I came down here was to head down this little track where we can get a really cool view of Creek Freak Massacre, which, as I said, has had its queue line all removed. This is actually my first time seeing it, so I'm sharing this experience with you guys. But yeah, obviously for the last, since this ride opened back in 1989, we've always had like a wooden fence queue line in there. And then obviously in 2015, when Loggers Leap closed, this whole area was just kind of left open. And then Creek Freak Massacre, the Fright Nights Maze, opened in 2019. And they once again sent guests back into that queue line after not using it for a while. And now in 2023, it's completely gone. And I believe if we head this way just a tiny bit, oh my God, look at that. Creek Freak Massacre is literally open. So this used to be the first corridor that you'd go into when you entered the sawmill. Like, you'd either get split into Goodwood or Badwood in that pre-showroom. Let me see if I can head down here. So yeah, look at that. You'd obviously enter Creek Freak Massacre's pre-show just over there, and then this is the corridor that you'd walk down at the start of the maze. But yeah, it's now completely empty. You've got a lot of the doors that would have been used for that maze sat over there. And then yeah, you've got a big digger over here, obviously working on just getting out that queue line that used to be there. Now, as for Loggers Leap, it is all still in place. So you've got the first drop just over there, and obviously the trough just down here that you'd come out of the station. So that is all still there. Loggers Leap itself is still in place. But as for everything around Loggers Leap, like the old station, Creek Freak Massacre, that is all slowly but surely being taken out. And as I said previously, I'm pretty sure that the next big job that they do will be Creek Freak Massacre coming down. What a crazy day that will be. So yeah, there we go. It's all very exciting, isn't it? I can't believe it's literally all happening now. And as I keep saying, over the next year, things are going to go crazy in that construction site. Like, the progress that's going to happen is going to be quick, it's going to be exciting, and I'm going to be covering it all for you on this channel. So be sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all of those updates. But yeah, right now I'm going to head home and go and edit this video for you all. So I do hope you all have enjoyed watching. And again, a massive thank you to Thorpe Park for allowing me to come in here today and film this awesome update for you all. I hope you've all enjoyed it. My name's Jack Silkstone. Goodbye.